Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'ma be the one to be the first to admit it. I've been feeling wrong, like really wrong for a minute. Been trying to talk to God, but man, I feel like he don't listen. I know that there's some problems with the way that I've been living. Nobody understands all this pain that I've been feeling. It's hard to be alone, cause when I am, I get to tripping. Every day I'm waking up and feel like something's missing. Man, it's driving me so crazy how my family acting distant. Trauma has me thinking, reaching out to be persistent. That feeling that you get when you're in love, you can't resist it. Life is just a bitch, so when I'm gone, I'm not gonna miss it. Nope, when I'm gone, I'm not gonna miss it. I'ma be the one to be the first to admit it. Life is just a bitch, so when I'm gone, I'm not gonna miss it. Nope, when I'm gone, I'm not gonna miss it. Tell them, nigga, when I'm gone, I'm not gonna miss it. Something inside of me is broken.
What it is, y'all, P to the Ashes, 10 Toes Down Tour 4. Interview here with my boy AG, one of the newest members to the camp. Go ahead and let them know who you is and what you represent, my G.
AG SoColdNMWA, one of the newest members, one of the hottest youngins right now.
Let's go, all right. So, is this your first tour, my G?
Yeah, this is my very first tour, my very first experience, you know, getting on stage, you know, doing all that good stuff, so.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, what has it been like on this tour, like, with your experiences for your first tour and seeing other artists go on tour and stuff? I mean, this being your first tour, what's the experience been like?
It's been honestly a great experience, you know, just the traveling for one. I love to travel and just getting into different cities, you know, and being able to get up on stage, you know, because like, I mean, my first show, I feel like it really wasn't too good because like I felt like I could have did better, you know what I mean? And but like seeing how all these other artists like get up there and they do their thing and they show out and just how the crowd like really feels them, like it's a good experience. Like I loved it.
No doubt. So, you know, everybody invests a little bit of money in these tours. You know, everybody that's on board puts a little bit of money into this tour. So, is the money that you invested on this tour worth money? Is it worth the tour? The money that you put in on this tour?
Yeah, it was definitely worth it. You know what I mean? Like everything was provided for. You know, it wasn't a bad tour, so I feel like it was a good investment, and I would do it again.
No doubt. So my following question then be, you know, being that this is your first tour, would you run the tour with us again?
Of course.
No doubt.
Of course, without a question.
No doubt. It's always been locked in. You know, anybody that's ever run the tour with us, that's always a yes.
Yeah.
There's never been a no. But we gotta ask. You know what I'm saying? Just so we know that we're putting on. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I mean, it was definitely a great experience. Like I said, it's something that I would want to do again.
No doubt. No doubt. So, how long have you been doing music?
My first time ever making music, I want to say I was like 13, and like I was just messing around with it, you know, like just messing around, like I said, like you know how it is with the homies, y'all get together and y'all start drinking, you know, y'all start rapping and stuff, but then like I want to say around 2023 was when I had actually got serious with it, and I actually started like to lay down tracks because I had lost my brother. My brother had committed suicide, and that was like a tough part in my life. Like I couldn't get over that. You know what I mean? Like I was just depressed every day, and like my brother used to like when I would like make music. He used to like when I would rap for him and stuff. And like I never like really like pushed my shit out there like he wanted me to. And like after he died, that's when I actually started doing it. And so I've been actually putting tracks down since like 2023. And we're in 2026 now, so I want to say I've been going at it for like a good roughly 3 years.
Solid 3 years.
Solid 3 years.
All right. So you've been doing music. I mean, obviously you had music in your life before them solid 3 years. But the past 3 years have just been solid focused on making music.
Yeah, because like I said, my brother liked whenever I would make music. You know, like he would tell me like you need to put your stuff out there. So you need to record something and like. It was hard because like I knew something like that cost money, you know what I mean? Like just being able to get in the studio and record and stuff. Like back where I'm from, that's how it was, you know?
Right.
Like if you didn't have the money to get in the studio, you wasn't getting in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like after he had passed away, I heard about BandLab at first, and I started messing around with BandLab, and that's how I started getting my music out there. But yeah, I mean, just been focusing these past 3 years and I want to try to keep focusing. Like once I get home, I want to start making more tracks that, like, you know, really slap, you know. So this next tour, like, I can have the crowd jumping like how y'all do.
Right. So I always tell everybody to get off BandLab. BandLab is for rookies.
Yeah.
So now that you've been in a professional studio, dropped professional tracks, had them professionally mixed, how does that make you feel, like going and because BandLab's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it is. It's just for new upcoming artists. So when you jump to, you know, the big time programs and stuff like that, it opens up different avenues for you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so now that you run this first tour, how do you feel that it's opened doors for you to become a better artist or you know, run future tours? And
I mean, I feel like it's helping me like become a better artist, because I mean, a lot of y'all, like Dom, you know, shout out Man Dime, shout out Zeus, you know, y'all are all really, like, you know, like real helpful, you know. Y'all come together, like, this is really a family, you know what I mean? And not a lot of people understand that. I feel like that's why a lot of people hate on us, because they see how, you know, much of a family we are, you know what I mean? But it's helped me a lot, just like getting out there and just like being able to move on stage, like breaking out of my comfort zone, really, you know what I mean? Just knowing when to be AG and when not to be, you know what I mean?
I feel you. I mean, I try to be P-Ash 100% of the time. So there's never no question of when I need to be P-Ash. So that's just a matter of you finding yourself as an artist. You know what I'm saying? It comes in time, and you know, once you find that comfort level, it'll fall right into place.
Yeah.
So what's your experience been with with all the tour artists so far? Like the other tour artists that are on tour with us?
It's been a great experience. Like, I'm excited. We've got some music that's going to be coming out soon that I'm going to be making with these other artists, and I'm excited to get it done and get it out there, you know. It's a great experience whenever you go to a different city and you meet these other artists, and like, y'all got these different, like, y'all's music is so different, but like, they're standing there and they're listening to your music, and like, they come up to you and like, they like, hey, I like your music, you know what I mean? That's just a good feeling, like, itself, because like, I mean, I never like put my stuff out there, so once my stuff is out there and like people hear it, they're like, man, your stuff's real good. Like, it makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel like I'm doing something good with my life, you know what I mean?
No doubt. So you've been part of the team, what, 3 months?
3 months.
3 months?
3 months.
So how'd you hear about SoColdNMWA?
I had posted a song, I uploaded a song on YouTube like for my son, and that shit like hit like 700 views within like 2 days, and I guess L had heard about it because they were having this thing going on in Clovis for like the youth, because there's been like a lot of like, you know, shootings and stuff in Clovis that's been going on. You know, the youth just been wilding out there, so there was like this little like thing that they had did, and it was called Ignite Your Future, and they heard my song that I had made for my son, and they wanted me to go perform. And so Elle had messaged me, and she was like, hey, she was like, I heard your music. She was just like, we should work on something. And I was just like, well, I'm with it, you know. So she invited me to her house, and she let me in the studio, you know. She let me re-record my song, you know. And she had told me about y'all. She was just like, hey, I feel like you'd be a great part of the team. She was just like, if you're interested, she was like, I can get you in. She had me message you. She gave me your info, and that's how I found out about y'all, you know. And that's when I had hit you up and stuff. And that's how all this just started jumping off, you know.
No doubt. All right. Shit, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. She's been bringing people together. She puts in some work, no doubt. She's brought up a couple people into the team, and not only that, but she's inspired other people to join the team. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to Elle.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like literally, like, I want to say like a day before Elle even messaged me, like, I was ready to give up on this stuff. You know what I mean? I was ready to give up. I was ready to stop making music. I felt like nobody was fucking with me, you know. And then Elle messaged me, and I was just like, wow, this gotta mean something, you know what I mean? It has to. So I just ran with it, and I've been running with it ever since.
So if you were to give advice to other artists that were coming on tour with us, what type of advice would you give them?
I would say, you know, if you're thinking about coming on tour with us, I mean, don't let it like cross your mind twice. I'd say it's something that you should do, and if you're an artist and you're wanting to pursue something, just keep doing it, don't stop. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't get nowhere, because I mean, I was feeling that same way, but I mean, here I am now. I already traveled to different states and performed, you know, on stages that I never thought I'd ever be on, you know. So I mean, just keep going. Just keep going. That's all I could really say, I guess.
Yeah. Where would you rank SoCold NMWA at with other artists, or actually, where would you rank yourself in SoCold NMWA?
Like, what do you mean, rank?
Like, with other artists that are in the group, where do you put yourself in there? Like, do you feel like you're a top contender with the top contenders, in the middle?
I feel like I'm probably in like the middle, maybe. I don't want to say like I'm at the top, you know, because I mean, all of y'all are really good, you know what I mean? So I feel like I got some more learning to do whenever it comes to recording and, you know, the way I like write my lyrics and stuff and like all of that stuff, you know?
Absolutely. There's a lot to it. It's not just about writing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to put a lot of thought into what you're writing about, how you write it, your cadence, your delivery,
mm-hmm.
all of that matters. So, yeah, there's plenty more for you to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And as a seasoned artist of being in the game for 25 years, I still have a lot to learn myself.
Yeah.
You could never stop learning. So, have you ever paid for a big feature from anybody?
No, I've never.
Have you ever paid for a big show, like to get on a show, like 8 racks just for a 15-minute set?
Mm-hmm.
Would you?
I mean, 8 racks, that's a lot for 15 minutes.
That's not a lot.
No?
That's a low number. Try like 5 racks for 15 minutes.
For like a big show?
5 racks for a 15-minute set. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And you could get charged that easy if T-Pain pulled up right now.
Oh yeah. I see
And
what
you
you're saying.
opened
Yeah.
up for him. He's gonna ask for 5 racks.
Yeah, I feel
for you to open up for him. Would you pay that?
Yeah.
Absolutely, you
I
would.
would, yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, is it worth it?
I feel like it is. I mean, I feel like it would be, because I mean, you're not just like opening up for another artist. You're also getting those connections too. You know what I mean?
No doubt. So, what we do is we do an $80 slot fee for artists.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do is we give those artists 16 tickets. 16 tickets, you're able to sell those 16 tickets, which shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
And you keep the money. So if you put in $80, you sell 16 tickets, you make $160 on top of that $80. Is that worth it?
Yeah.
I think so too. A lot of artists don't seem to think so.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
But I feel like those are the artists who can't sell tickets. Those are artists who pay for their slot and give their tickets away. But yeah, that's one of the things that we wanted to touch on, is just to see, how artists feel about that $80 slot fee.
Yeah.
Is it worth it to them? Are they gonna make their money back? Are they gonna give their tickets away? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people do things different. Some people have the money to be able to buy a slot and just give their tickets away with no problem.
Yeah, for real.
So, what would you do with the money that you received after you sold your? Let's say you got that deal and you got the tickets. What are you doing with that money?
I probably would invest in like merch and stuff. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I see how the merch goes, and like I've posted a little bit of merch that I have, and like people are hitting me up like crazy. You know what I mean? So I feel like that'll be a good investment to invest in with the money that I would get, just to run that money back. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. All right, well, I think that's going to pretty much conclude our interview for today.
Oh yeah, you can find me on YouTube, AG SoCold NMWA. You can find me on YouTube. My music's all over the place, so y'all go look me up.
No doubt.